Good morning, everybody, or good evening. Welcome to the show. How is everybody doing? Welcome back. What's happening? What's happening, everyone? What's cool? AD, what's up? Hello, Loving Nature Guy. Good morning, Legion Trading. Good morning there. Brenneth is in the house next to Yannick. Yannick, hello there. Content Hunter entering the building with frequency. Angia, hello. Good morning. Yokozuna is here as well. Hello there. And Candle Apostle, hello. Fight to Funded, hello. Natalie, good morning. Albert is here, hello. Let's make some profits. I agree, definitely. How's it going? How's it going? Actually, I'm just kind of wondering if maybe I think I might want to enter a trade here. I don't know. I was just eyeballing for a scalp trade here, to be honest, but still haven't decided yet. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Coco Boards, hello. Buenas noches, hello. Gabor, good morning. Camille is here. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, how's everybody doing? How was the session so far? It's kind of measuring if I should enter a trade here. Mario, hello there. Chris, what's up? All right, I think I'm gonna hop into a scalp trade here. You know, this is gonna be my usual probe trade in the morning. All right, so let's do the usual probe trade session, and let's jump into a short. Don't worry, guys. It's just a relatively small risk, so no need to panic. 337 will be fine as a target down there. Let's go with that. All right. So this is our probe trade for the morning. No panicking. Don't worry, guys. We do have a zone down there, which is a 15-minute demand zone. Kind of hoping that we can get it. All is good, Camille. Hello. Bad feeling. Oh my gosh, I don't like bad feelings, man. I mean, I do like the level down there at 315. I was just waiting for a possible shift into the direction. I have too much payout. Oh my gosh, let's go, Gabor. Congratulations to MyFundedFutures payout. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Hey, don't worry about it. Just take it slow. You know, that's the key. Take it slow. We'll see. You know, there's no problem. If you're wrong in trading, there's no problem. There's going to be always a next trade, you know. It's just one small trade here. You're short on Euro future, EU futures. Nice. Yeah, let's see EU. I haven't really checked EU lately. Oh my gosh, it looks terrible on the 1 minute. Oof. It's gapped. But on the 5 minute, well, we're below the VWAP. Okay, there's a zone here. No, that's not a zone. Sorry, I was wrong. That's not a zone here. Well, I don't know. On the 5 minute, I don't see any particular on the Euro futures. Oh, sorry, there is a zone. Okay, so on the 15 minute, is that a zone? Well, slightly. Okay, so we could see a bit of a bounce here, but then we could go lower than 116.28. So hopefully your short will turn out good. Good news for your short that I don't really see any good target on the upside there for the EU. But, you know, the other good news is that we have an amazing demand zone down there on EU, right down there, starting at 115.76. So who knows? Anything is possible, right? So let's hope it will go lower. That is what I see on EU. So now that it has swept some liquidity, it could go lower, right? We'll see. We'll see. But good luck with the trade. And good morning. Hello there. Yeah, daily $100, $200 is basically really good. That's absolutely good. Past the buffer within a week. Let's go with 2 micros. Yeah, but you know, if you're being consistent, even if you have losing trades, you know, with a few micros, you know, you can survive with just a few micros. Actually, I was thinking to maybe I should add 1 more micro to the trade. I can actually handle 1 more micro here. All right, added 1 more micro. Gonna put it to 80. And gonna put another one at 37. All right, just to make sure. And if it goes higher, at least we know that we're gonna be aiming for that weave up there. Good morning, Kevin. Hello there. All is great, thank you. Good to see you, man. Curry Fishbowl is here. Hey, welcome. What's up, Curry Fishbowl? All right, all right. I actually should have only risked like a little bit less, but I'm comfortable with this. Maximum $200 of risk on the probe trade is good. Hey, Mitch, what's up? Lubovsky, hello. Or sorry, Lubos, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Okay. Let's see what is going on. Oh my gosh, Warren is fading me. Oh, that's not good. Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. Even if we go higher, it's fine. We're going to be looking for something else, some other target maybe. So, do we have any news in the London session? We had CPI, which is as expected. PPI news, okay. Pound news, nothing special. Lagarde is going to speak a little bit later. Okay. Okay, not much. Not much is happening so far. Angia is holding 3 micros long. That's good. That's actually sounds good. I'm just kind of trying to see if we can tag that 15-minute zone down there. If not, it's fine too. You know. TP at 489. Oh, wow. Quite up there. Okay. Not bad. Huge flag on the 4-hour chart from yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Quite a bit, right? Let's see. Yeah, this trade is in a bit of a jeopardy here. So we might gonna be looking for something else. We have 22 likes. Thank you so much. Can we push it to above 50? Can we get 50 likes, everybody? I hope we can. You have also 489 TP. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm really scared. No, it's fine. Well, we'll see. If it could be still pushing higher, of course. Tagging the weave up. London Open is still like 50 minutes away. With the pre-market open, yeah. Could be very well pushing higher on this one. So, but if we go higher, doesn't matter. We'll be looking at some other levels here. Serial, hello there. And we'll push higher. Warren is saying it will. Well, if it will push higher, then I'll be ready for it. And maybe I will target some other areas here. Let me look to the left. Maybe I have some good targets to the left. Let me see. If I can find a nice zone here that I can go for, that would be okay. Maybe I can find a good long position after this. So far, nothing. Look at all this resistance here. And Asia high was way up there. Oh my gosh, okay. So we have Asia high up there. Okay, I got taken out from this, unfortunately. So Asia high is at 494. Wow. All right. 494. There's a 3-minute reversal here. Okay, but how far? It's not the same on the 2-minute. It's reversing also on the 5-minute maybe. Okay, the 3-minute actually, I might going to jump into a reverse position. We'll see. This account is still good for it. Yeah, this is still good for a reversal here. It is what it is. I gotta wait for this candle to close. And after that, let me see. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, opening of this candle is 378. Maybe I can put in a buy order there. 378. Yeah, let's see. If it tags the open here at 378, that could be a good one. Yeah, 378. All right. On the 3-minute, it definitely is reversing and pushing higher. Yeah. Yeah, on the 3-minute, it does look like a very nice bullish order block happening. It tricked me a little bit here on that short. We might try to push higher. That is true. Swept liquidity, shifted the structure here and here. And the low could be at 350. So, oh, not that. Sell stop maybe here. Okay. Let's see. If it gets tagged in, it's fine. If not, it's good. No TP yet. I will try to aim for Asia high, so it's good for a 1 to 2 TP. But first, I need to see if we're going to get tagged or not. Fourth horizon is really not. This is on breakout, but if it breaks, yeah, exactly. If it breaks, it's going to fly to the moon. So far, it's not pulling back into the order block. Yeah, so far it's good to go long. The only thing is that I didn't see a zone up here. So, but that's not a problem usually, right? The 3-minute is pushing nicely. And a quick look on gold. What is happening on gold? Okay. Gold is not doing anything. We have a zone here around midnight level. At least gold is pushing. Okay. All right. It's the waiting game again. So we'll be waiting. Our shit is in from 340. That's an excellent entry, man. Liquidity pool at 420. Wow. Okay. That is actually good to know. 420. AD, what's up? Hello. I missed the entry. I'm just waiting for a pullback. If it's not gonna tag me in, it's fine. I'm okay with that. Maybe I can move to like 78.50 and that's it. I can't really push it more. If it wants to tag the 3-minute order block. Then I can get in. Yeah, that would be okay. All right, let's see. Just watching, not trading. Yeah, especially like, I feel like this London session could, I don't know, could be a tricky one. Already had one stop loss here. So yeah, it's a little bit crazy. As long as Trump don't talk during London session, yeah. Yeah. Quick check on the 1 minute, nothing. Oh, so far so good. No surprises so far. Was hoping in that 15-minute demand zone. I still haven't given up on it yet. So it could be a roller coaster, you know, because we shifted that 389-ish level. We could be pushing higher, but if the order block fails, I give one more chance to this whole situation to scalp it down to 315 and I'm done. And that would be it. Gold entry at 88.07. What? Oh, crude, sorry. MC. Yeah. 88.07. 88.70. Sorry, not 07. I mean, it doesn't seem bad. The thing is, yeah, I want to drop. I mean, the entry is not bad, for sure. Swept the low here, maybe. I know it's not micro, but I think you have a good entry there. Looks okay, you know, targeting to sweep this fair value gap on the 5 minute. It could actually be a good target at 89.60 and higher. So yeah, why not? I think it looks good. Looks okay. I think. 300 points in just 5 minutes. Wow. You just got in. All right. Yeah, I gotta be careful with the entries there. I don't know if it will go down to the 78.50. The idea was to tag the zone there to continue higher, but so far it seems like we're just stopped below the weave up here. Good morning, Kwong. Hello. Yeah, for a quick scalp, sure. I mean, it can push it. I don't think I'm not necessarily thinking that you're on the wrong side here. Shorts can also play out. Actually, my gut feeling tells me that we're gonna go down to 315. So I'm not really a true believer that we're gonna push higher to Asia highs or more, but you know, we'll see. Not really a huge fan. But the 3-minute does look good, like a really good order block that can push the price higher. If it fails, I think I might just have to give up on the idea. But yeah, so far not much is happening with it. Did you have a good New York? Oh yeah, I had a great New York session. I had a great New York session. Yesterday was actually an awesome day. All the accounts ended up green. I was really happy with it. All right, I got tagged in. So I got tagged into the long. Naomi, hello, good morning. What's up? Book 5K across 5 accounts. Wow. Locking the account. I think you should be, Harshit, I think you should be locking the accounts. Dude, you know. Oil to the moon. Oh, look at that drop. This is what I was afraid of here. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're going to we might going to invert this order block on the 3-minute. And as I was saying, we might just gonna slip down to 315. Now I'm in with the lower risk. Now the previous trade was a higher risk trade. This is lower risk because I'm just scared about this long anyway. So yeah, let me just check something again. Let me measure the distance. Okay, even if I go with the 1 to 2 risk to reward, 433, that's a little bit higher. Yeah, should have listened to my feelings a little bit more by not taking the long, but who knows. Keep holding. I'm holding it. No, I have no issue holding this position. I just feel like we are going to tag the 316 and I can't hold that trade all the way until then. Sled, hello. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the channel. Toxic trade doubling up. Oh no, don't double up. That's dangerous. $395 sell side. Anchor and gold have been somewhat yeah, somewhat. Yeah, they were, Naomi. Yeah, we'll see if anything is gonna come out from this. I'm not trusting this position anymore. The 1 minute it just keeps sliding lower. I can't hold this trade. No problem. My stop loss is in place. It's a small risk trade, but now I really have to think twice. Sheep is being led to the slaughterhouse. Yeah, maybe. whatever happens, I really can't hold this trade lower than 350. So I'd rather take the stop and no issue then. Holding 4 contracts. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh man, yeah, we're slipping lower. We're slipping lower. We're gonna break 350 and then 315. So 315 down there is gonna be the final one. Oh my gosh, why did I took this long? I actually went against my original plan, by the way. I had no intention to take a long position on this. 315 is where it's gonna go. What can we do, right? Previous bid price, yeah, well, you know, it's a little bit tricky. Would be surprised if this one goes back to the green. Yeah, we gotta be careful, you know, if Trump is tweeting something then, or saying something to reporters. Yeah, only 10 points now to drop. Yeah, I think I should be closing this. Exactly, it's not over until it's over, but for me it's gonna be over at 50, which is, again, I'm okay with that. I still might try to scalp my way down to 315, and that's gonna be it. If I lose this one, I'm most likely gonna lose, but at least it's a lower risk trade. Angia saying it's gonna go up. Well, let's see if we can survive this or not. I trust you, Angia. The question is it gonna take my stop loss first and then go up, or before? There's a triangle forming on the 5 minute. Oh wow, look at that. Interesting. It is interesting. Gonna sweep 73. Okay. Yeah, there's a gap. Stop loss is at 350.50. 350.50 on the micro. But it's a lower risk trade, lower, like, I'm comfortable with this one because I risked like 110 bucks on this. Farhad, hey, welcome Farhad, what's up? Good to see you, man. How are you? So, but the problem is that we have the demand zone lower. It's a 15-minute demand zone. It has not been tagged yet. And it's like a magnet. It's like drawn liquidity at 315. That's my problem. And I don't like that situation there. $42 micros on a CFD. Let's go. Well, it's I think the micro lots are a little bit lower risk. So, you know. I don't know the numbers. I don't know the leverage by memory, but hey, Randall, what's up? 326. Okay, then it's confirmed. We're dropping, everyone. This 3-minute order block is not pushing the price higher. It's gonna hit the stop. Yeah, I think so too. Once we get some close below 350, then, you know, maybe 315 down there. I'm definitely patient with this trade. So if it takes me out, it takes me. If not, then we're just going to be looking for the next one. Yeah. We'll see. And by the way, yeah, speaking of Asia low, yeah, this would be Asia low. Oh my gosh, yeah, we have Asia low as well. Okay, terrible trade on my end for jumping into a long position. But we'll see, you know, we put on the risk, we accepted the risk and the loss. I am absolutely trusting the process, by the way, 100%. You know what? Maybe actually I can add one more micro to the trade. Look at that. I added one more micro because I'm comfortable to push it with a little bit more. So I added to the position, but I'm okay because it's still within my risk parameters. All right. So I'm all right. So we're going to hold it for now. Actually, let me check something again here on this. All right, this is perfect. Or 30. Okay, this is perfect. We'll see. The risk is good. I'm perfectly okay with the risk. For how long have you been trading and what you did before? Well, I'm trading since 2021, but I had a bad run in 2018 until 2020. So let me just, in a nutshell, I have to divide it to two parts. First, I was trading in 2018 to 2020 with my own personal cash account on Forex in a Forex brokerage. And during those more than 2 years, I burned a lot of money away on my personal account without really having a plan, by the way. I wasn't really having a plan. I wasn't really having a strategy. I was just kind of putting on trades by intuition and just like, oh, let's see if it goes up there. And I was kept depositing in that 2 years. No real knowledge, no real, like, I don't know. But then I lost everything. And in 2021, I gave it another chance, like for real, like super seriously, learn from the basics, relearn everything. And so I would say that since I'm trading is 2021, and I was working for an insurance company while I was trading. And before I ended up on YouTube, I was working for an insurance company for a couple of years. Before that, I was working for a real estate company down in Croatia. And before that, well, it's a long story. So, you know. We do have the Asia low, but notice before the double bottom, parts reacted. I'm more bullish at the moment. Let's go. Well, I hope we can push it still. We'll see. Forming head and shoulder. It could be forming head and shoulders. We never know, but it seems like it might just gonna drop it. Trading Star is here. Hello, what's up? I mean, yesterday we had such a beautiful trade. I'm afraid that this is not gonna be it. But you never know. You know, you never know. If we invert the chart, I don't know. Kind of interesting. But it does look like a head and shoulders pattern, by the way. Ready to drop. Oh my gosh, okay. I trade full-time. Yes, I do trade full-time, although trading is not my only income. I also make money from the YouTube ad revenue, from affiliate commissions, and I'm trying to expand this. So trading is not my sole income. 200 support, 500 resistance. Euro futures dropped. Let's go. You were in a short, right? That's good. Yeah, I'm assuming as well, like this could be dropping. Smokey, hello. All is great. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's not good. We have a head and shoulders here. It's ready to tank, you know. Yeah, I don't like this either. Obviously, it would be a tricky situation for the sellers if NQ would decide to push it strong all the way up there. Slip striker is out. All above 352, break above 93. Let's go, MSUFO. Bullish for London Open. Yeah, we still have 23 minutes. I don't know how's it gonna go. How much did you earn in the last 3 months with prop companies? You mean trading wise? Trading payouts so far. Hold on. Almost $5,000 in the last 3 months from trading payouts. Almost $5,000. It's not much, right? I talked about this a couple of times here in the stream. Like, this year started pretty rough for me. Same happened last year too. So last year I made $69,000 in trading payouts. Last month, though, was a little bit more tougher than usual. I make around 15 times from trading, just getting some expenses from YouTube. Yeah, YouTube ad revenue also helps to pay the bills. Affiliate commissions obviously helping a lot. So without you guys supporting the channel by using the code, it would be definitely more difficult, for sure. Only from trading payouts this year would have been definitely more difficult for me. So without the ad revenue and the affiliate commissions, I might have to do some other business alongside YouTube to go through every month. So thank you for the support, everybody. And by the way, speaking of affiliate commissions, we still have some really good sales going on. I think Apex is still at 85%. Lucid is 89%. Sorry, Bulenox is 89%. TRADEIFY has some good sale for the instant funded accounts too. But we need, I think, one or more TRADEIFY sales to get some account giveaways. Lucid is still there. MyFundedFutures has sales on the new small rapid plan and the pro plan. Alpha Futures is something I really liked. I'm trading with them. Seems really solid. And Funded Futures Network still has the buy one, get one for free promo. Check it out. Buy one, get one free instantly. Have you done paid promotion? No, I never done paid promotion yet. So the review videos which I've done for prop firms, those were not paid promotions. Specific paid promotions I didn't do yet. Yeah, I emailed them 3 times, Ollie, to TPT. No response from TPT, unfortunately. No response. I'm a little bit disappointed because I think Take Profit Trader is great. And yeah, that is what it is, you know. Oh, by the way, yeah, guys, about the Apex payouts. So the payout has been sent from Apex on Monday. I received it on Tuesday because it's international bank wire. So they received it on Monday, New York business hours. I received it on my European bank account on Tuesday. And I requested it on Friday during the New York business hours, so not even in the London session. I requested it on Friday, so obviously there was the weekend. But if I'm not counting the weekend, the Apex payout took overall maybe 48 hours to 72 hours to arrive to my international bank account. So it was quite fast, by the way. So, you know. You are so honest and sincere. Not everyone is. Well, maybe not everyone is, but you know, the thing is, I don't want to get into the prop firm drama, whatever goes on in the social space. I don't want to take part. I'm just staying in my lane, right? I'm just going to stay. Sometimes I feel like I want to get in there because I'm not going to name anyone, obviously, in the social space. There are 1 or 2 names. Actually, I had to press the mute button, by the way. Terry showed me the other week or the other day. She told me there's a mute button on Twitter. So I can just mute some accounts that I don't want to see pop up. And I was like, oh, it's so much better not seeing the post from that particular individual. Like, oh, it's so much better. It just triggers my mind if I see some crazy bullshit on Twitter. And I don't want to get into the drama. So Apex cash balance could be better now. I think, yeah, Apex, I know everybody hates Apex, but I'm just saying, guys, I think what they've done right now with their accounts, they should have done this. Oh my God, I was so happy when I went through all the details and I went through the video and everything. I was like, oh my gosh, finally they are doing the right thing. Finally, they should have done this way earlier. So Apex, in my opinion, is just got more, the magic word is sustainable. Apex just got more sustainable, getting rid of those gambling individuals and letting people to provide realistic results from day trading. Anyway, TPT is getting worse. No, it's not getting worse. They just, let's just say, reshaping their affiliate partnership and structure. I'm in a spot that I can't get accounts anymore till the end of, oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember your message there. And we're gonna do, I've been told we can get some MyFundedFutures account, but that's a secret. So hopefully we're gonna get some giveaway this week. Yeah, this was a nice pop here. Based on the 3-minute chart, by the way. I still don't know how I survived this, but anyway. What are your thoughts on the hyperticks? I heard the name, Shami, but I don't know anything about them. The thing is, I burned myself with fast track trading and profit trade in 24 and early 25. So I burned myself with those 2 new prop firms. And I was affiliated with them as well. And I promised myself that I will be extra cautious with new prop firms. So the ones I have here in the banner Well, Lucid is fairly new, but Lucid is like so popular, like everybody's on the same bandwagon because Lucid just came up to be in the top 3. But like, for example, even Alpha Futures is in business since a while. I did check them, not just Trustpilot, but everything I could. Bulenox, TRADEDAY, TRADEIFY. These are definitely reputable prop firms, I would say. So. Yeah, Ongi, I see it. It's a nice pop here. We got some home run. I'm not talking about Patrick Wieland. By the way, Patrick Wieland, I think he's funny. I think he's funny and very smart. That's what I think about Patrick. I think he's super funny and smart. I'm not going to comment anything else on how he trades or what he's doing. But yeah, he's smart. He's making a shitload of money on his affiliate code. That's for sure. But you know why he's smart? Let me just add this more. He's smart also because he's building business outside of trading now. So he got enough money that he's channeling his money to brick and mortar businesses. Like he's just actually opened his second Pilates studio with his girlfriend. He's into the sponsorship in racing. He's doing other companies. So what you see there at Patrick Wieland is the perfect example of how he is utilizing his prop firm affiliate business to channel the money out and build more streams of income. That's it. That is all about. So he is a smart marketer. And I'm really not saying sarcastically. I mean, I honestly think like he's doing it very smart. Is he a good trader? Sure, he can trade, but to the details, I don't want to go into the details because I have no. Anyway, I don't want to be in a drama or anything. I think you should be listening to the chat, Warren. Warren. If this TP is going to be taken, Warren, because you were the first one, I know Angia as well and somebody else as well. You guys were saying that it will pop higher, but I'm going to dedicate this trade to Warren if it hits the TP for sure. I've got Rockfall Crawford for fast track trading this year. Prop shop is like, I don't know much about prop shop trading. Apex, close down your account at the end of the month. I need 5 to pass, push myself. Oh yeah, Apex is not doing the monthly subscriptions. They are only having 30 days. Yeah, that's true. It's not ICT. Actually, I don't really have any issues with ICT. I'm actually very grateful for ICT's lectures. And back in 2022 and in 20, so I was in hospital, and guys, I know it sounds a little bit weird, but I was in 3 weeks in hospital, and the only thing I could do mainly in those 3 weeks that I was listening to ICT lectures all day and all night with my headphone. I was listening to ICT lectures and I was writing down notes to my notebook. That's what I was doing. Yeah, Randall is saying he's not a good trader. Oh yeah, maybe it's for Patrick. I don't know. Yeah. Who banned Apex? Apex didn't ban Patrick. If that's the question. I'm sorry, guys. I'm way behind the chat. I'm gonna go real quick. I'm gonna go real quick on the chat. I'm sorry. Ask the question again if I'm missing someone. Patrick, and he was smaller cap trader. Honestly, he was worse trader than the. There is. He wanted to be one of the. Yeah. Broke triangle, skipped Patrick stuff for years. Yeah, let's see. I mean, everybody will find what's more suitable. Mokro, hello, welcome. I'm Hungarian. Joel, I'm Hungarian, but we have some people from Romania here. And by the way, aside from politics, so please, I mean, Romania is a beautiful country with great, beautiful people there. So I just want to say that I think Romania is a great country. So don't let politics to ruin the relationship between countries, right? Our government is not equal to the people, all right? Romania is a great country and neighbor. So real close. Actually, I have some relatives and friends in Romania. Shoes on her hip, no money in the game. It's all from, yeah. What is a good prop firm for a beginner? For a beginner, well, it also depends on how much money, Robo, how much money you are able to spend. You know, beginner, well, if you can afford a little bit more, then go with Lucid Trading. No monthly payments, end of day drawdown, no pressure on the monthly rebill. So some of you guys didn't know, Lucid Trading does not have a monthly rebill, only one-time payment and no activation fee. So you can take your time, no stress, even if you're new. Green, what goal do you see today? Well, currently all I'm looking for is to get above this congestion area, and you know, if we close higher than 430, maybe we can aim for Asia high so far. I mean, according to this current trade, that's the only thing I see. From Poland, hello. Islamic Motivation, thank you for joining. Welcome. Poland, by the way, Polish people and Hungarian people, like our ancestors and our history, is like we were always good friends. I mean, with everybody, but with Poland, especially Hungarian and Polish people, were always like good friends. There are some stories and saying like, anyway, Poland is beautiful and great country. Spain, living in the Bali. Oh, nice. It must be beautiful there. My income is the same, but I do crypto and crypto community. Oh, I see. Man, I tried to trade crypto a little bit last year with Warbucks. I got 2 payouts. I don't know, maybe I will try again. Yes, and the Hungarian government is sheltering 2 Polish politicians who are wanted. Yeah, so Piotr, the thing is, please do not confuse. I mean, don't put the Hungarian government on the same side as the Hungarian people, because the Hungarian government is not representing the real Hungarian people. Unfortunately, our government is, you know, there's going to be elections in less than 2 weeks, or in about 2 weeks, actually more than 2 weeks, but there's going to be elections here in Hungary on the 12th of April, without any, like, this is going to be like the most important election, one of the most important elections in Hungary in the past 30 years. Now it's going to be decided if Hungary is going to go down the drain forever, or we are going to be a European country for sure. This election is going to be the final boss right now in Hungary. This will be the most important election ever since the Soviet Union broke up. So I'm telling you guys. Yeah, Lucid Flex is really good, John. Yeah. 2 nephews. Yes, exactly. I'm sorry, no politics. I'm sorry. Yeah. At least you won't have an immigration. AJ, this is what you know from the news, but we do have immigration issues, but they're not telling you in the mainstream news. But I'm not going to go into that right now. MSUFO saying Orban. awful and don't represent people, but the country is, yeah. All firms you mentioned don't let traders from Pakistan, even Lucid. Oh no. Not even a CFD prop firm. So what about Funded Next CFD? So maybe some CFD prop firms, Funded Next or the Fivers, I'm not sure. Worst case scenario, which is absolutely not the worst case, but like you can still go with like CFD prop firms, right? That's like I putting the Russian people on the same level. Government is one thing and the people can be, yes, so the government and the people are two different things. I don't like this. It feels like NQ is getting weaker here. It's not able to push through. Would you trade 25k accounts stacked up or just 50? I traded 25k accounts a couple of times, and I even got payouts from 25k accounts. You know, I don't know. I'm pretty much, my brain is wired on the 50ks, but actually I do have a 150k TRADEIFY account, which is barely back to break even. So I do have a 150k TRADEIFY instant funded account, by the way. And it's barely back to, I was fighting my way back from drawdown. Poland is 10 times ahead of immigration control. London Open is going to happen in less than 4 minutes. Actually, 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Or 10 seconds, actually. I'm not cutting the position yet. I'm kind of waiting of what's going to happen. So we'll see. I would like to see a flush at the open. Yeah, it could happen, unfortunately for me, but yeah, that can easily happen. Yeah, and unfortunately my TP is right a little bit above the high, and I'm afraid that if it's not going to take the 33, maybe it can spike a little bit higher, but then it's going to just flush down. Yeah. Angya is saying we're going to pop through 430. Okay. My plan is just to cover from pullback, not hold the hope. Yeah. Yeah, here's the flush, maybe. And still 1 minute and about 30 seconds. Oh, man. Thank you, Angia. Let's go. 429 and 476. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, here's the flush. Anyway, 35 seconds. Let's all smash the likes, by the way. Please, let's do it. We have 67 likes. Oh, that's amazing. 67 already. Let's push it, guys. We only need like about 32 more. 68 now. 32 likes. We can do it. Let's help out the YouTube algorithm. Let's show that we're here. 87. Thank you. 13 more. 13 more likes to go. Let's do it. 13 more likes to go. 90 already. All right. Here comes the London Open. Oh my gosh. Here comes the London Open. 6 more likes. Well, it's a tricky one for sure. Three more likes, everybody. 3 more likes. Give him 100 more likes. Yes. I know we can push it. Oh my gosh, somebody took away the like. We went down to 96. We went down. We need 4 now. Okay. No problem. 102. Let's go. You can still smash it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Kind of hovering here. I was expecting more at the open. Let's hope. Let's hope. I'm going to be zooming in on the 1 minute just to check what's happening. All right. Okay. This is actually good. I like this. I like this pullback here on the 1 minute. Actually, that looks good. It's a good confirmation that we can push higher. All right, I'm going to do something crazy here. All right, I'm going to do something crazy. 33. I'm going to take profit with only 2 at 33, and I'm going to leave a runner. If it takes. So I might going to leave a runner. Let's go. Let's go. So we do have a runner, and I have an idea. I'm going to leave a runner to 4 or 5. And my stop is going to be at 400. Okay. There you go. Are we going to get it? Secured some profit, because this is actually an order block push here. This is something I didn't do on the stream before. So the stop loss is in profit, and I'm waiting for a 1 to 2 risk to reward here on the 1 minute. You know what? I'm going to take it off. That's it. I just went there. All right. This was an amazing trade. I loved it. I loved this trade. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful trade this was. Oh. I was a chicken. I took it off 1 point earlier than the TP. Seems like Asia high is next. Wow. This was a great trade. It was such a great trade. So I'm just saying, like earlier, I lost $200, actually not 200, $170 on the previous short. What was I doing? I was short, I think. Yeah, I was short, I think. So there was a stop loss for 170, and now I'm up $174. So I didn't just recovered the loss, but I ended up in profit. Amazing. Wow. Risk to reward ratio, guys. Amazing. And this, I'm going to dedicate this trade to I forgot the name, Warren and Angia. What a trade, guys. What a trade. I really enjoyed it. This was cool. Going to dedicate this to Terry. But yeah, I always got out, so the stop loss here was really close. It was really, really close. Wow, look at this. But are we going for Asia high here, or what's the plan? What a push here, guys. Do you think it's gonna go for Asia high? Yeah, Leslie, you said 500. Yeah. There's no news. Push, please, now. Oh. Asia high is at 494. I know. Maybe it was later. Maybe it was later. Maybe this was Asia high right here. 472. Because, you know, there's a shift in the time zone. Oh my gosh. There you go. Oh my gosh. Asia high, just like that. Boom. Just like that. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. Wow. Absolutely crazy. You had to take that short out. Oh my gosh. What a push. Okay, now that Asia high has been taken, what's next? Are we going to go for previous day high or what? Not even sure. Yeah. Like from this, for example, from this 1 minute swing, look at the distance. Almost 100 points. Is there some news? Nothing. Turkish energy minister, there have been no gas cuts from Iran yet, but that does not mean it will not happen later. I don't think that this was the thing, right? Should I subscribe to Financial Juice? Because I only have the free account and now they have a sale. Is it a good thing if I subscribe to Financial Juice? Everyone keeps saying that it's a if you subscribe it's kind of cool because you get real fast headlines. Paid off for you, Kevin. Maybe I will subscribe. Maybe I'll give them a shot. I mean, it's cheaper than subscribing to Reuters or something. Maybe 1 minute faster. Okay. Audio feed is fire. Huh. What is the cost now? Let me check it. Let me see. Is there a monthly sign up? Oh, wow. It's a little bit pricey. So there's a $997 sale. Actually, too. And can I get a... Oh, I don't want to show my personal data on that page. But let me see. Let me see if I can. This is a yearly, right? Is there no monthly payment? There's no monthly. So $1,000 to subscribe. Only yearly. Wow. Bit pricey. $70 for a quarter. There is monthly and quarterly. Okay. Iran headline. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't see the monthly sign up. Would be great to have like a monthly. I can't even choose an option on the checkout page. Anyway, kind of weird. I don't know what was the catalyst here. Iran has received a 15-point... Okay, I think this was it. Iran has received a 15-point US ceasefire proposal. So that is absolutely positive for the market, right? I don't know, but that could be interesting. Hey, thank you, Angia. Yeah, I'm happy too. I was almost giving up on the trade. Don't waste the money. Yeah. It's rejected. It's rejected. So they rejected the proposal. Okay. Oh, that was... Okay, so it's delayed. Okay, sorry. Goran, hello. And hello, everybody. If I forgot to say good morning to anyone, then good morning. Welcome to the stream. Let's all smash the likes. The one that Iran negotiated with Trump, then you have... Okay. There's no news on being rejected. I don't know. I'm confused now. I'm being confused. So there was a possible... So this was my short that I entered. It took me out here. This was my short trade. So I had a stop loss earlier. And then I had an entry on the 3-minute chart on the order block. Which was right there. That's where I entered on the 3-minute. And this was the TP up there. So these were the two trades today. One stop loss and one win. 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio, but because the second was a nice win, we actually recovered from the loss and ended up in profit. Good morning, Tim. Hello. Paul, thank you for the email, by the way. Yesterday, I received a bunch of emails, but I did receive yours as well. And I did check the interview. Thank you, Paul, again. I appreciate it. for your email. I did check it. I forgot to say good morning. I don't think that this move was news related at all. Maybe it's just a typical London pump to squeeze everybody. I'm so rude, right? Paul, I do appreciate it. Thank you again. Yeah, so there was an interview with the Take Profit Trader CEO of what's happening. Why are they doing these bot emails, and why are they banning traders? Honestly, as far as I checked the video, I don't want to offend TPT or the CEO, but he didn't really say anything like new, or he didn't really add too much clarification. He actually just said the same story like Apex was saying, or others, like we just want to get rid of account churners and bad actors from the platform. But it seems like we have more and more proof that many profitable traders who were just like he was saying that Take Profit Trader was having traders who were entering a trade with 6 mini or 60 micros for 2 ticks or 3 ticks of profit, and the trade was open for less than a second, so just a few milliseconds, and just to grab that 2 ticks or 3 ticks, whatever, of profit. And I don't know. Dan Amos is paying for live feed. It was Israel news. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dan. Let's see for testing fan holding next. Okay, let's see how 500 is gonna go here. The yearly subscription, I think, is $1,000 MMNQ for financial juice, but I don't find the monthly or the quarterly subscription plan. Yeah, nothing so far. It could be delayed. Most likely it's delayed by 15 minutes or whatever. So I got quoted during the Thanksgiving. Oh, Thanksgiving sale. Can I ask how much you pay, Dan? I'm just not sure if, I mean, I guess they're kind of preparing the same kind of sale right now, but I don't know. 69 per quarter. Where can I get that price? I will look into it later. It says 997. Or is it the... No, it's not that. Only doing Thanksgiving. Okay. The Pro 470. Okay. Same preference. FTPs of your trades need to be 5 seconds or longer to get payouts. Some preference. Okay. Yeah. That's for lifetime. A hell of a good deal. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the lifetime deal. Okay. Sorry. Daryl, hello. Just verifying for MyFundedFutures FWXEUXCV Flex accounts. Are we still allowed to buy 5 accounts and copy trade them, or is the new rules in effect where we can only trade 3? Okay, so Daryl, the rules are not retroactive. So, for example, if you already have 5 Flex accounts, then you can hold those accounts. But if you are now planning to buy Flex accounts, then unfortunately, yes, the Flex accounts, yesterday, Matt Leach, MyFundedFutures CEO, was pointing out that Some bad actors also, account churners and hedgers, were pretty much into the flex accounts. I know it's not you, or don't take it anyone. I mean, it's not about you guys. The thing is that that's what they've seen. So they are restricting the flex accounts to only 3 at a time. The rapid accounts, you can still have 5 50K accounts, but from the flex accounts, if you're now planning to purchase, you can only have up to 3. So it's not retroactive. If somebody already has 5 or 4, then obviously that person can keep it. But yeah. Yeah, TradingView 90% on Thanksgiving. Yeah, you're welcome, Daryl. You're welcome. So I didn't even know. So yesterday it was a bit of a surprise because I was being told, at least, I mean, that that the rapid accounts are the most popular ones. That's what I thought, and I think it is, because everybody I know is buying the rapid accounts. And yesterday, Matt Leach was saying that it seems like, according to the data, everybody is, or maybe those account hedgers were using the flex accounts more. I'm not sure, but interesting. TradingView is raising their prices. Oh, they will. Okay, that's not good. Mind the Dave. Hello. Welcome, Dave. Welcome back. Daily payouts are great. Yeah, I love the daily payouts, guys. Daily payouts are absolutely, I mean, even just to think about it. So for example, Take Profit Twitter has daily payouts. Unfortunately, whatever. TradeDay has daily payouts, and the Rapid account at MyFundedFutures has the daily payouts. I think it's quite amazing. I mean, you know, obviously you need to reach $500 minimum, but the daily payouts, like, don't really take it as like literally like, yes, you can request every single day, but you need to be above 500, right? So the goal is not to request every single day, but it's just so good to know if you have like an extra $500 on your account, then you can just click it out any day. It's just really as close as it's possible to have a real cash account, and it's just simulated. And I love that. I think that's a really great idea. So TradeDay is, by the way, solid as well on this one. I think the minimum there is 250 though. Yes, it's about to hit previous day high. Maybe NQ needs to. Yeah, maybe we're gonna see like an SMT. Who knows? But from there, you could take much more payout. Yeah, you can take more payout. I think you can take up to $10,000 in one payout, I think, on the Rapid. Which is amazing, by the way, because there's no consistency. You run it up, and boom, you get the payout. I would draw daily profits to my wallet every day. There you go, troops. That's what I did too with Take Profit Trader. So it technically is daily. So you can just, you know, channel out the profits to your wallet. And once it's in your wallet, it's in you know, it's in a safety deposit box there. So just channel the money out to your wallet. Yeah, I did the same too, troops. I can't beat the trailing. I don't know why it's hard. Because oversizing, I think. MMNQ. I think that's the thing that's happening. Oversizing. I think. Any open trade? No, Ariston. I had the short position. Let me zoom in here. For some of you who are just dropping in to the stream. I had the short position here, which ended up with the stop loss. And then I had a long position here, ended up in a nice take profit. But both of them were 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, and so ended up in a nice profit. I'm very glad about it. Please expand on the oversizing you mentioned, struggling with the same. Okay, so oversizing. So with the intraday trailing, oversizing is actually eating up a lot from your maximum loss. Okay, so that's the issue. That's the issue with the intraday trailing. And I also fell into the same trap every now and then. I still haven't figured it out 100%. But obviously, it all starts, you know, with a loss, or you start second guessing yourself. Put on the trade, you start with a revenge trade or something, and what you do there is oversizing. The bigger the size you take, and for example, you go into a profit. Let's just say you enter with like 1 or 2 mini, right? It's so easy to let your trade swim into like a $200 or $300 or $400 of profit, and you might not be. So that's scenario one. Your trade, which is oversized, swims into a bigger profit, and you're not closing the position, and you let that trade go back against you, but you didn't realize that it actually ate up $300 or $400 of your maximum loss limit, and that can actually trigger a lot of emotions. So that's one scenario. The other scenario is, again, even if you trade smaller, you're going for a much bigger risk to reward ratio, like bigger than 1 to 2. Maybe you go to 1 to 3, 1 to 4, whatever, and you're just not taking partials, not closing down positions. Yeah, that would be scenario number 2. And scenario number 3 is like the regular oversizing. Just don't trade with minis. If it goes against you, like you go in with 2 or 3 micros. Imagine in your session, 20-30 points can wipe out your account. Depends on which account you go with, but a 50K account with a $2,000 maximum loss limit can be smoked out in as little as a few seconds. Guys, I know, I mean, even nowadays it's hard to grasp with it for myself as well, but I need to stay on the micros. Trading drawdown is the worst. You can breach an account while you're in profit. Yes, you can breach the account. Actually, that's a good one. Simu, hello, thank you for joining. Welcome. So what Dan is saying, that's actually very crucial. So you can burn your maximum loss limit, especially on an eval. Ren Trades, thank you for joining us. Welcome, Ren Trades. So with the trailing, well, yeah, people don't realize how easy it is to pull that. Even if you're just swimming in profit, you can easily pull that with you. Used to go 200 into profit, then lose 200. That would be exactly. Oh my gosh, Troops, thank you for saying that. So imagine you're going into $200 of profit with just one single micro. You might say, oh, I can handle with one micro. 10 points, right? In New York session, 10 points is like nothing with NQ. Like, let's go, $200 in profit with one mini. And then all of a sudden, and it only happens in 1 second, it just goes back to break even. You don't do anything. You already lost 200 from your maximum loss limit, and even if you do everything according to plan, you stop the trade at the negative $200, you basically lost $400 from your maximum loss limit. If we're talking about a $2,000 maximum loss limit, you just lost 20% of your maximum loss limit with one single trade. So oversizing, you know, one single trade. What you can do is try not to go for just a couple of points, right? Try to go for like 20-30 points with micros, and try to take some partials or move your stop. So try to reduce the size of the trades. Okay, until at least you reach the safety net. This is how many, even I burn my accounts like this many times. Unfortunately, there is the trigger level, you know. Everybody has that thought process, like when your account is already down. Let's just stay with the same example. Let's talk about a 50K account. Usually you have $2,000 or $2,500. Let's go with the $2,000 maximum allowed loss. So you go down to like a negative $1,000, or let's just say a negative $1,300 or $1,400. You left with $500 or $600 maximum loss limit, and there's the issue. Many of us, including myself many times, we just throw in the towel, like, F it, I don't care. I don't care about this account at all, because I'm just gonna purchase a new one, right? Easy. And I don't care about the $600, F it. I'm just gonna stay with the same size, and like, just like you were standing, you could be standing at a roulette table. You just throw in like a big position size and hope for the best. So basically, you just don't care if the account blows up anymore. And that is something we need to get rid of. Deep, hello, welcome Deep. And we have K Lane. I'm already seeing with Streamlabs. K Lane, thank you for joining. Also, all is getting stream sluttering, or it's just me. I don't know. I'm gonna check the stream. It's near previous day high. Do you think market will take liquidity? We're very close to 547. So you know what? I always have like a curse with the previous day highs and lows. I never really use them as targets, because in the past I had so many losses when I was aiming for previous day highs and lows that I just don't trade for it anymore. I'm not seeing those as possible targets. Is it going to go there? I don't know. You know why? Because I've seen so many times that the market actually went super close. Like it went just a couple of points. Like it's at 547.75, and we're going to get to like maybe 540 or 42, and then it tanks. Boom. It's not able to go through. And I just hate that. I hate that so much. And I've seen it so many times with previous highs and lows, like daily lows and highs, but that I was like, okay, F it. I don't care anymore. So is it going to go? Well, if I would be in a long position aiming for a previous day high, I would make sure, and this is not financial advice, I would make sure that I take profit at least a couple of points earlier than the level. So if the level is 547, I would be out maximum at 540 or 539. So I don't want to wait for it to tag that level, because I'm paranoid. That's why. Yeah, that's the plan. Let's go. Yeah. So I'm just paranoid whenever price gets closer. So look at this here. The high of this candle was actually, hold on. The high of this candle was 534.75. Now, if we get a structure shift, a proper structure shift on the 1 minute, which didn't happen yet. These are wicks. I know it's a structure shift too, but it's not a real shift. If we would get a structure shift on the 1, the 2, or the 3 minute with a down close candle, I would forget about the previous day high. Then it's failed. It already seems like we got rejected once, so I would be paranoid. But so far, at this second, at this moment, it feels like it might try one more time. But you know. Show us the doll of the market. What? Show us on the doll where the market touched you. On the doll. On this one, right behind me. Yeah, I don't want to show that because, you know, we have to send out the kids then. Good morning, happy kids traders. Hello. What's up? That's just theoretical targets, not guaranteed. Yeah. Yeah, MSUFO. I don't know if he said it or not, but you know. I have a question. Do you follow same strategy every day, all the time? Yeah, so Ernston, the thing is, my strategy, whatever I do, there's a very crucial point of my strategy, which is the same since more than 2 years now. Actually, almost 3 years, but more than 2 years. One crucial point for me is the zones. That is my bread and butter. Supply and demand zones. I do love them. Now, this morning, though, I mean, we can call the supply and demand zones the order blocks. ICT calls it order blocks. I know ICT was actually saying that. I do remember that was he was saying, so I can't actually quote him. But there was a lecture when he was saying that anyone who is using supply and demand zones is a complete other idiot moron. That's what he was saying. I guess he didn't take his meds or something, but that's what he was saying, that anyone who you see online and is trading with supply and demand is a complete other buffoon moron. That's what he said. So I'm trading with supply and demand zone, by the way, and I will stick with it because he calls it order block. I'm fine with it, and I do love all the teaching. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. I did learn a lot from ICT. I learned so much about ICT, so I respect him for his lectures. But I do remember, yeah, that's me. I do remember that's what he was saying for all the supply and demand zone traders. So I took it on myself. Yes, I did took it on myself because he was calling me an other moron for trading it. But in another lecture, ICT also said that if you have something that works for you and you can make money with it, then stay with that. So he actually took it back in a certain way. So he said that if something works for you, then do it. Then forget about the ICT concepts or whatever. Then stay with that and make money with that. So, but anyway, I'm trading supply and demand. And so back to the question, my main anchor point and the core of the strategy for me is if I see an order block or supply and demand zone, whatever you want to call it, I'm trying to utilize that zone. Most likely for targets, but I can also use it for entries as well. But without the supply and demand, it would be hard for me to navigate. And I think that's the best expression for me. I mean, I'm navigating with the help. I'm speaking like Trump. I'm doing this with my hand. I'm navigating through this beautiful supply and demand zones. This big, beautiful supply and demand zones. Look at how great it is. It's great. Supply and demand, this guy, it's a beautiful 15-minute supply zone there. No, so anyway, I'm using it for navigation. And the short answer is I'm doing the same thing, basically. I also think order flow is useful, which is the only thing that moves price. Yeah. Tom has a question. Do you follow same strategy? Yeah, I answered that. Okay, so the thing is, by the way, on the 1 minute, now this is a real structure shift here. Okay, that being said, it's just repricing on the 1 minute. You don't want to see 500 reclaims, you know. Your best friend is your stop loss. Everybody have to, yeah. Yeah, managing your stop is really crucial. So you're telling me is the idiot by saying... No. Not everybody. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I just don't want to say. I just basically I was a little bit fooling around, but yeah. Iran just retaliated. There has been no talks with the US. Come on, man. What is happening? What is going on? There is no talks. Why not? We want more talks. Have you watched him trade? There is no one who can trade like that. The name is talking about those gimmicks like bookmap. So if we're still talking about ICT, I did see him trade once when he hit 5 stop losses in a row. I did see that, but otherwise I didn't see him trade. Only the recorded trades on TradingView, paper trading, but I didn't see anything else. But again, guys, I'm sorry again. Every now and then I like to troll ICT, but guys, I know I do need to apologize because I didn't mean to say anything bad for those of you who are closely following ICT. I learned, as I said, a lot. Basically, the core knowledge that I know about the markets, the market structure, I learned everything back in 2022 from his 2022 mentorship. And I will be forever grateful for those lessons, by the way. I stopped following him after the tinfoil stuff came up more in 23 and 24 and the Robbins Cup. And I did follow him back in 2020 and 2021 when he was on Baby Pips as well earlier. So I did know him like from social media. I know his name. And I am very grateful for the lectures. I don't care. I'm not going to debate about the rebranded concepts, whatever. The way he explained the market to me, I liked it. I went with it, but now I'm on my own way. I'm on my own path. I'm using some of his concepts to understand the market. But if you ask me what's he up to right now, I have no freaking idea. I'm not following. I mean, I'm following his Twitter account, but fortunately, I don't really see too many tweets from him because I don't really read what he's doing. So. Like and subscribe. Trading is simple. Trading is like dancing. There is no correct way. Is exactly 80. Exactly. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah. Yeah, nice rejection here. And yeah. There was a post on X about old theories he renamed. Yeah, I saw something like that too, but I don't really care. I mean, I guess nobody really cares. Do you really care who was the first one who came out with the order block or with the fair value gap or whatever? I think nobody really cares. It's just, you know, all we care about is if those concepts are working or not, right? That's what we all care about. Can you use, I mean, can you use at least some of those concepts for trading? Yeah, let's see. Exactly. But I must say, I did take it upon myself a little bit when he was specifically talking about supply and demand traders. And he specifically said that everybody who trades supply and demand is an utter moron idiot. That's what he said. And I was like, okay, I take it. No problem. So. Good morning, Dave. Hello. I passed the second. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dave, congratulations. Dave, if any time you would like to share your stats and in MyFunded TV, let us know. You can send a screenshot or whatever. You don't have to. I'm just saying. We are happy to share with everybody if you made it through the challenge like that. That is amazing. Yeah. Even only a Dave if you're comfortable with it. Obviously, we can cover your name and account number and everything will be covered. And, you know, just to show like, you know, discipline really pays out. And I mean, pays off. Yeah. Dave, I am so happy. Guys, Dave was actually doing the 1 and 2 micro challenge on his evals, and he really took the time, and I'm so happy. I'm really, really, really happy for you, Dave. So yeah, anytime you'd like to share your stats, let us know. Or if you want, you can email me if you know your email, know my email. If not, I can type it in. Or whatever. It doesn't have to be now. Anytime. Next week as well. Whenever you like. It's up to you. Okay. Dave. Because I can put the stats. So here's my email. Reflex God. Hello. Thank you for joining. What kind of eval did you pass? He passed the MyFundedFutures eval. Was it a rapid or flex? I think it was flex. I don't know. So I will ask the crew, like obviously not showing any detail, like personal information or ID or whatever, account number, and you know. Core with flex and from November. Oh my gosh, Dave, amazing. So if you can have, if you want to share screenshots from your, you know, from the trading journal dashboard, you're welcome to do so. And amazing. Again, congratulations. And of course, you know, there's a form always at MyFunded TV. If you would like to get an interview, or any one of you guys would like to get an interview at MyFunded TV because you have a good story, you got a great payout, or you want to tell about your journey, then you can apply. And I think Ash is going to do the interview, or Aaron, I don't know. And there's a plan in the near future that there's going to be a segment in the whole show that we're going to call up traders to the live stream, and you can talk about your journey in live if you would like to. So yeah, definitely, Dave. Okay, so if you fill out the form, then I'm not maybe we'll I mean, we can share if you want some screenshots, but in more detail you can talk about it. I'm gonna put in the word there. Good job, man. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it here because I'm not putting on more trades. This was great. We had a stop loss. We had a beautiful long position there. CZ, thank you for joining. We had a beautiful long position, 1 to 2 risk to reward. This was a great, great session. Thank you again for everybody who was joining, for the new subs. If you would like to support the channel, I do appreciate it. I'm really having a rough couple of months in the first quarter of the year so far, but you know, getting there slowly. So if you would like to support the stream, there's some good sales going on. We need, I think, 1 or 2 more sales with TRADEIFY to get some giveaway codes. And of course, Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one for free. Apex is down still. Bulenox is down still. MyFundedFutures sales are going on for the new Rapid account. And what else do we have? Semb, hello. Trade Day, TRADEIFY, MyFundedFutures. Always, we have all these good sales going on. Thank you for the support, everybody. You guys are amazing. God bless you all. And I'll be back. I'll try to, you know, we're going to get back to the regular schedule with the New York session really soon. So we're going to stream twice a day, but I'll be back for MyFunded TV today. All right. So God bless everybody. Cheers. And thank you for everything.